Welcome back. My name is James Williams Jr. This is Kung Fu Havoc 2. It is 1 second to becoming Tuesday. Alright, so I pretty much touched over bad decisions that women make and how people fall into the I can't have you, no one can have you thing. And so I'm going to switch gears and I'm going to talk about online dating that I'm talking with this chick named Nicole. She's a very beautiful young lady. She's 16 years younger than me. She's very, very beautiful. We talk all the time. I'm really into this girl. I really want to be with this girl. We're doing everything together to see if we can get her here from the Philippines or whatever. We're talking mostly. There's a 13-hour difference maker, so I'm about to head to bed. She's probably about to get the hell up. So probably about 5 o'clock today, she'll probably be texting me, and I'll have to wake up to answer them. So I have to put my phone back on, until we can work all this stuff out. But anyway, so, I talked about how I didn't want my ex to come back once I get happy with this girl. And that is true. I do not want my ex to come back once I get happy with this girl because, you women shouldn't make irrational decisions that involve someone else's heart. You shouldn't throw somebody that loves you more than life away because you want something more or you want to be treated like dog shit. So this is what this video is about. I don't think that a man should ever treat a woman like dog shit. If a woman's into that kinky shit, that's fine, like MSDB, whatever the fuck that, whips and chains. Yeah, I'm okay with that. If a woman's into rough sex and kinky sex and shit like that, but in the real life, like not during sex thing, I think that a man should respect a woman. I think a man should never call a woman a bitch. I think a man should treat a woman the way he would want his dad to treat his mom, or the way he would want to treat the wife, and the way he would want someone to treat his daughter, And that's the thing, a daughter will change a man. A man who don't have a daughter don't give a damn. A man who has a daughter or a couple of nieces, you change your perspective real quick from being that I gotta fuck everything to I gotta make sure that don't nobody just be fucking her and fucking her over. So, the long and short, really liking this Nicole girl. I'm really, really liking this Nicole girl. And I'm hoping like hell she's really liking me and that I'm not like fucking myself over. So like I said, there's a 16-year age difference between us, being that she's 26 and I'm 42. I know. Doesn't sound like it's 16 years, but you have to do the math. And I suck at math, but I did it on a calculator and it said it was 16 years. So okay, I was like coming out of high school where she was just being born. So that's kind of gross when you think about it logically, but who gives a fuck? Anyway, we did speak, and for her age doesn't have a number. She just wants somebody who's going to treat her right. That's the easy part. The hard part is that she's 13 hours ahead of me and away from me, so that's kind of a bit of a bitch. But, I have no intention of ever treating any woman in my life badly. Now, moms and sisters don't count. Anyway, as I said, I'm doing everything I can. We're doing everything we can. We're talking, we're exchanging numbers, we're doing everything. Pictures and all kinds of other stuff. So hopefully we're both going to honor ourselves and not put each other's special pics out on the internet. So, she's a very gorgeous girl. Oh God, she's gorgeous. She's damn gorgeous. And if anything, I want her to love me and I want to love her. And I want the kind of love that's not going to be that fly-by-night bullshit where I don't want to be with you for 2 years and find out that I'm going to be by myself again. That's not the kind of person I am. I strongly believe that when you love somebody, you should probably try to love them for the rest of your life. And sometimes it doesn't always work. And sometimes it does. But it has to work on both sides of the fence. You can't just be you loving her forever and she not loving you. And you can't be having her love you forever and you not loving her. It doesn't always work that way. And not all of us are meant to get a happy ending. I've learned that the hard way. So I'm hoping with Nicole I can actually get a happy ending. No, that's not an Asian stereotype for those who are fucking with me because she's from the Philippines. It's not an Asian stereotype, alright? It's not that kind of happy ending. I mean a long-lasting, rest of my life, have a child happy ending. Where we can like live together forever, no problems whatsoever, one-on-one or both of us against the world kind of thing. Happy ending. Cinderella, Snow White, the Disney version of the Little Mermaid, not the real version of the Little Mermaid where the bitch dies. No one wants that. But I deserve to be happy. And so far, so good. As with the talking thing, everything's been working awesomely well, and she's awesomely beautiful. So I'm not trying to screw this up. All right. So I'm gonna close out now before I get too weary. And like I said, this is not like really not the best month for me, because in next 10 or so days it'll be the day my dad passed. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm gonna do on here for that, but I'll figure it out when that day comes, or the day before that day comes. I didn't even check the calendar to see what damn date it's gonna fall on, so I'm still behind in the game. But I'm hoping that I could at least get through it, because I'm still trying to buy Earn, and Tools hasn't returned my phone call, so I will be calling them tomorrow, or I'll be swinging by there when I go to the IRS, that kind of thing. It's kind of god awful when you have to look for stuff like this, and I wouldn't wish this on anybody. So I got off track. So Nicole, if you ever see this, thank you, and please forgive me for being a douche about everything. When it comes to my dad, he's all I've really had in this world who's ever really backed me up on anything. And like I told people, we were gonna film a commercial, and that was gonna be the best thing ever, and then he died, so that kind of fucked up everything. I still want to film the commercial. I'm just trying to figure out which one of my uncles that I have left that I should use. I'm probably gonna use my Uncle Robert Henry if I can talk him into coming to Smithfield from Alabama to shoot it, or I'll use my Uncle Bryson, since my Uncle Bruce and my father have both passed. But my Uncle Robert Henry looks a little bit more like my dad. His nose is just bigger. So it's interesting. But anyway, I'm not going to tell you what the commercial was, because I don't want anybody to get rich off of my commercial. Anyway, thank you guys very much. This is Comfort Habit number 2. These things will be posted on the Ides of March. I'm not going to post them tonight. And I still have other ones to shoot, but I'm not going to shoot them tonight because it's getting late and it's storming outside. So I want to disconnect all my hardware before something goes wrong. Alright, I'm James Williams Jr. This is Comfort Habit number 2. I love you guys. Thank you. And to Nicole, thank you very much.